The Nagaland Mountain Biking Association has organized an extensive adventure across Dimapur, Mokokchung and Kohima for the bikes to experience the beauty and challenges of the variety of topography. An explosion ripped off a part of a railway track in Jharkhand's Dhanbad division, derailing a diesel locomotive in the early hours of Saturday. After 3 buses of Andhra Pradesh Road Transport Corporation were stuck in floods triggered by heavy rains in the Kadapa district on Friday, November 19th, at least 12 people lost their lives and 18 missing in Andhra Pradesh. The Railway Board has issued an order to resume the service of cooked meals on trains as well as the service of ready-to-eat meals, which was earlier discontinued amid COVID-19. And now the news in detail. The Nagaland Mountain Biking Association has organized an extensive adventure across Dimapur, Mokokchung and Kohima for the bikers to experience the beauty and challenges of the variety of topography. The bikers will arrive on Dimapur on the 30th of November and arrive at stage 1 XC Dimapur on 1st of December and travel to Mokokchung on 2nd of December. On the 3rd of December, while Stage 2 XC Mokokchung will be hosted on 3rd of December, on 4th of December, the bikers will travel to Kohima. They will arrive at Stage 3 XC Kohima on 5th of December and travel to Downhill Kohima on 6th of December. Nagaland has been witnessing new cases of COVID-19 every day, with the vaccination status also being marginally less in the state. The Health Minister S. Pangyu Phom today reviewed COVID-19 vaccination status with all the departments and officials. Nagaland has recorded 8 new COVID cases yesterday, with the total tally standing at 32,040. The active caseload declined to 127 following recoveries of 12%. The state's cumulative recoveries have increased to 30,165. Dimapur Angami Students Union along with Angami Youth Organization carried a sanitation drive in Dimapur and Kohima on 20th of November. The drive was organized amid preparation for the year-long Angami Public Organization's Golden Jubilee celebration. The drive saw about 500 to 600 people participating at the same time. It has also come to our notice that the youths from Sohima and Vidima and other villages will also be cleaning at their respective locations.
Hello, good morning. My name is Bisavi Nakro, the president of Angami Students Union. Mogan Aji Dimapur town de under the directive of Angami Public Organization Jubilee run up karne Mohan EPO directive under the Mohan calendar year activities alak kurise. Idu follow kurine aji do Mohan sanitation drive Kohima aru Dimapur de. To Mohan we have around 450 to 700 volunteers. Idu sanitation drive karne kam kuri ase aji do.
Kote to kuri ase.
Mohan divide kurine ase 6 points. City Tower to DC Court Junction, or City Tower to Deluxe Point, City Tower to Dobinala, City Tower to Care Mahal, or Deluxe Point to Supermarket, Supermarket to Hotel Tragopan, or Jagine Railway Colony. Ito hande we kam kuri bola se. Ito han clear kuri na.
The Angami Public Organization will be celebrating its 50th anniversary next year, tentatively in the month of April. And likewise, there are many activities undertaken under the banner of the Angami Public Organization. As part of its 50th anniversary celebration, we have also initiated this cleanliness drive here in all the Angami villages, as in a way that we should keep our society and our area neat and clean. Likewise, we have also initiated for the cleanliness drive here in Dimapur, and the same is happening up there in Kohima. And here it's been initiated, it's been under the supervision of the Angami Students Union, and up there it's led by the Angami Youth Organization. So through the leadership of the Angami Students Union, some volunteers have been mobilized to do a little thing towards keeping Dimapur clean. So likewise, many volunteers from the Chakrama area, be it students or youth, have gathered here to at least contribute for 2-3 hours to keep our city clean. So likewise, there will be many activities undertaken by the Angami Public Organization and the organizing committee towards the celebration of the 50 years. And this sanitation drive is just a small way we are contributing for the society. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Rashtra Swayamsevak Sangh Chief Mohan Bhagwat on Friday said that there is no need to convert anyone. He also asserted that people need to move forward together with coordination to make India a Vishwa Guru. Bhagwat further said that they believe the entire world is a family. The RSS chief was in Chhattisgarh to attend a series of programs by the members of the organization.
का विकास कैसे होता है? अपने गुणों का विकास कैसे होता है? अपने आप को पहचानो, हम कौन है? हम उस सत्य को जानने वाले ऋषियों के वंशज हैं। हम संपूर्ण दुनिया को अपना कुटुंब मानने वाले लोग हैं। हमको सारी दुनिया को उस सत्य को देना है अपने व्यवहार से। हम फिर से देश विदेश जाएंगे, सारी दुनिया में जाएंगे, और तब तक अगर विज्ञान कहता है कि हम चंद्रमा पर जाएंगे, मंगल पर जाएंगे, तो उनके पीछे पीछे हम वहां भी जाएंगे और सबका खोया हुआ व्यवहार का संतुलन वापस देने वाला धर्म देंगे, जो पर्यावरण के साथ ठीक रहना सिखाता है।
3 people, including 2 children, were killed after a 3-storied building collapsed at Kadiri town in Andhra Pradesh. The building collapsed over nearby 2-story building, leaving few residents trapped. 12 people were rescued by the police and firefighting personnel. An elderly woman and 2 children were found dead under the debris. According to officials, the under-construction building collapsed due to inclement weather and non-stop rainfall. Police shifted the injured and deceased bodies to the local government hospital. Pilgrimage to the famous Ayappa temple in Sabarimala hill in Pathanamthitta district has been suspended for a day on Saturday. The order comes in place due to heavy rain in the district and the rising water levels in major rivers, including Pamba. The order was issued by Pathanamthitta district administration on Friday. Pamba, considered a holy river, is swollen, and the Pamba dam, where red alert status has been issued, will be open later in the day, said the district administration. Although the situation in other parts of the state is stable, like the previous year, the devotees are being allowed through a virtual queue system, this time also as a part of efforts to regulate the flow of pilgrims in view of the pandemic and heavy rains. With the recovery of 21 luxury cars worth over rupees 5 crore, a huge racket being run from Dubai has been busted. The Delhi police said today, adding that 4 people have been arrested. The probe began after a car theft case was filed by a Delhi man. Cops said that the car theft had also affected the man's 4-year-old son, who was hugely upset. Some gang members involved in this racket were operating from Manipur, Uttar Pradesh's Meerut and Madhya Pradesh's Indore. The gang leader, Sharik Hussain, is operating from Dubai, as per cops. The stolen cars, which include 10 Toyota Fortuners, have been recovered from Imphal and Indore. Prime Minister Narendra Modi arrived in Lucknow on Friday evening after visiting Mahoba and Jhansi in Uttar Pradesh. In Lucknow, the Prime Minister will be attending a conference of DGPs on Saturday and will return to Delhi on Sunday. After arriving at the Chaudhary Charan Singh Airport, Modi went to the Raj Bhavan and paid floral tributes to the portrait of Mahatma Gandhi. According to a statement issued by Raj Bhavan, Governor Anandiben Patel welcomed the Prime Minister on his arrival at the Raj Bhavan. Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath was also present at the Raj Bhavan. An explosion ripped off a part of a railway track in Jharkhand's Dhanbad division, derailing a diesel locomotive in the early hours on Saturday. The railway said it was a bomb blast which occurred between Garwa Road and Barkana section in the Dhanbad division. The railway said that an unusual incident or bomb blast was created by miscreants, causing derailment of diesel loco in Dhanbad division. Sources also indicate that this was an Naxal-related incident. No death or injury has been reported. Senior officers have rushed to the site and restoration of the track is awaited. The United States is considering a diplomatic boycott of the Beijing Olympics. President Joe Biden confirmed on Thursday that a move would be aimed at protesting China's human rights record, including what Washington says is genocide against minority Muslims. Following this, British Prime Minister Boris Johnson is also considering a diplomatic boycott of the Winter Olympics in Beijing next year on the same grounds. The Railway Board has issued an order to resume the service of cooked meals on trains as well as the service of ready-to-eat meals, which was earlier discontinued amid COVID-19. The decision was taken after train services were restored to normal and easing of COVID-19 lockdown restriction in public places such as restaurants, hotels and so on in India. Nearly 50 students of a residential school in Karnataka's Yadgir were rushed to a hospital on Thursday after they began vomiting while having breakfast. Later, during an internal inquiry, a staff member said that a dead baby snake was found in the food. 2 students were hospitalized while the rest were sent back after preliminary treatment, the district health officer said. After 3 buses of Andhra Pradesh Road Transport Corporation were stuck in flood triggered by heavy rains in the Kadapa district on Friday, November 19th, at least 12 people lost their lives and 18 others went missing. Rescue workers pulled out 12 bodies and searched for the missing people in the Rajampet area. The buses were stuck in floodwaters in Manpale, Adikapadu and Mandadur villages. The passengers, drivers and conductors climbed on top of the buses while some were rescued by local residents. 30 people were feared washed away. Chief Minister Y.S. Jagan Mohan Reddy will conduct an aerial survey of the flood-affected areas on Saturday. The Chief Minister will cover areas affected by heavy rains including Kadapa, Chittor and Nellore after reviewing the rain situation with the respective district collectors. Prime Minister Narendra Modi also spoke to CM Y.S. Jagan Mohan Reddy on phone and inquired about the situation in the state. The Congress party will on Saturday organize rallies across the country to celebrate the repeal of the 3 contentious farm laws. The rollback was announced by Prime Minister Narendra Modi in a televised address to the nation on Friday, where he apologized to the protesting farmers and said the government failed to convince them about the benefits of the laws. The Congress party has taken a jibe at the government, saying the decision has been taken not for the welfare of the government but due to the upcoming elections. The party had announced that it will celebrate Kisan Vijay Divas on Saturday and organize victory rallies. In order to clear extra rush of passengers during Christmas and New Year 2022, the IRCTC has announced to run some special trains in coordination with the Central Railway. According to an official release on Friday, the bookings for the train will open from November 20th, 2021 at all passenger reservation system, counters and the IRCTC website. All norms of state and central government regarding COVID-19, including social distancing, sanitization, etc., should be followed in trains and at the railway stations, said the release. For any inquiries, they also have stated an official website for the use of passengers. An all-party meeting would be convened soon to take a decision on conducting a caste-based census in Bihar, Chief Minister Nitish Kumar announced on Friday. Talking to reporters, the Chief Minister said that he had clarified in the state that the option of carrying out a state-specific census exercise is open. The centre had in September told the Supreme Court in an affidavit that the caste census of backward classes is administratively difficult and cumbersome, and excluding information from the purview of the exercise is a conscious policy decision. Earlier, Kumar, as the leader of an all-party delegation from Bihar, met Prime Minister Narendra Modi to press for inclusion of OBCs in the caste census. Australia reimposes lockdown starting from Monday, November 22nd onwards. Australia becomes the first country from Europe to make COVID-19 vaccination mandatory for all eligible people as the nation witnessed an increase in the coronavirus cases. According to Chancellor Alexander Schallenberg, the country has announced a total full nation COVID-19 lockdown and will last a maximum of 20 days. The move comes after a few days of imposing lockdown measures for all aged 12 and above who are not vaccinated against COVID-19. In Australia, vaccinations are recommended to age 12 and above as per reports. Many other European countries are imposing restriction as cases spike. President Joe Biden transferred power to Vice President Kamala Harris for 1 hour and 25 minutes on Friday while he was under anesthesia for a routine colonoscopy. The transfer of power made her the first woman to hold presidential power in U.S. history. Biden was undergoing his annual physical at the Walter Reed Military Hospital outside of Washington. Harris is also the first woman to serve as Vice President of the United States, while no woman has ever been the president in the country's nearly 250 years of history. That is all for now. This is Gargi Deka signing off. Keep watching Nagaland TV.
जानकारी हिसाब उनबा के लोकल्स